Hey guys, I'm back. It's your favorite host, Kristen Kelly. I'm just joking. I know everybody loves Jesse. But we have an amazing panel tonight. This is Bad Girls Club Swimming with the Sharks, Season 17, Episode 8. Woo!
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I need like 10K right now. I need like 20K right now. I need like 50K right now. Or you broke niggas, get out right now. I need all my money makers, bring that cash out. I need all my V-boys to bring that cash out. I need all my summer niggas, bring that cash out. Don't you see this? It's in this ass out. I need all my money makers, bring that cash out.
Alright, twerk session over. All I could do was sit in my seat, y'all. I was just like, oh, I love her. It's lit.
Hey bitches, what's up? I'm back. So, we have an amazing panel today. First off, Camilla is not going to be here, but we do have Ollie, who is new. Ollie's first episode was last week. Ollie, how'd you like it?
It was amazing. Justin is amazing. Camila, Kayla, you guys crack me up. I love being here. The fans, I'm chatting with y'all, so give me your questions.
And where can they find you right now to chat live?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Ollie Dreamer.
Perfect, perfect. And then where are they? What are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at the chat right now with all
Okay,
y'all.
so if you go on to the live chat and you say something, Ollie's going to tell us what's going on. So, Jesse, thank you so much for being here last week. You guys know I love Jesse, and I've read some of the comments, and you guys are, like, pretty brutal. I know that you guys love Jesse, but, like, you don't understand. I love Jesse, too. Jesse was, like, Jesse's the man, and I wish that he was here, but he has other commitments, so he can't do the show, so you're stuck with this bitch. So hey! All right, so we got some bad bitches on the panel today.
Yes, we do.
It is lit as fucking here. Okay, we got Bri.
Woo.
Bri. And then we got Kiki.
What it do?
So
I'm
where
ready.
can they find y'all on social media?
You can find me at Kiyanna Monae, Kiyanna Monae.
And you guys already know where you can find me. Bitches Love Bri, XOBITCHESLOVEBRIXO.
Y'all say it like it's a song or something.
It is. My username sounds like I'm just going to take your bitch.
Ooh, baby, follow me.
And Miss Kayla Carter.
You got that
You
bag.
guys can find me, of course, on my Instagram. That's backed by popular demand. That's with 2 Ks, y'all. Okay. And of course, you can find me on my Twitter, Bad Girl KC, Snapchat. Just got back on Bad Girl KC. Hit me up.
And y'all can find me at Kristen Kelly TV everywhere. I'm going to leave a comment underneath because we actually filmed before the show. We did a Q&A, a sit-down question. You know, I wish we did more questions, but we kind of all were just like, you know, shooting the shit talking. So we have a great video. It's going to be on my YouTube channel probably tomorrow or in the next few days. So go subscribe. I'm going to leave a comment underneath so you know what my channel is. Also, you can find me on Snapchat at Miss Chris Kelly.
Yeah.
Let's get into this.
Damn, girl.
All right, so swimming with the sharks.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who are the sharks?
Dun, dun, dun. So Kiki goes into the confessional room. So there was a fight that happened in the confessional room.
For once in my life, you guys believe me, I swear to God, I did not pick this fight this time. I swear to God. This time I was really just trying to figure out what is your problem? Why are you mad? Again, like
so
what's
did you hear
going
her
on?
talking about you? Like what happened? Like
Yeah, I heard her. Yeah, I heard her
exactly
screaming
what
very
happened.
loudly, like "fuck these bitch," blah 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 blah. And I knew she was talking. I already knew she was talking about me. So I'm like, okay, Kiki, let me just go talk to her. Let me see what's going on. It didn't work out that way because she pushed me, and I had to do what I had to do. But I don't care.
All right.
It's
So you
fine.
didn't go in there looking for a fight. You just
No,
you
no,
heard her
no.
talking shit. But,
Yeah, no, I
But
didn't.
what about the fact that the confessional room is supposed to be like a sacred place that you're not supposed to like? You're not
But if
supposed
you're
to
so
listen to
cool with me,
people
like
or-
you're saying, if it was Bri or anybody that walked in mine, I wouldn't have fought them over it. Like that's crazy.
Amber
if it's somebody,
walked into my confessional.
Huh?
Amber walked into mine.
but like I didn't mean it. She could tell that I didn't mean it in a bad. She knew I didn't mean it in. Bitch, like I didn't go in there like that. I went in there like, what's going on? Like, what's happening?
Because
Like,
the way that they showed it, I feel like it just looked more like you barged in rather than like her.
well, because
her
I'm a
being-
big girl. Anything I do is barging. Like, are you serious? Like, of course I barged in. Like, like what else? What am I lightly open it?
Tiptoeing.
Okay.
What's your problem?
So what about, was there anything that happened in that fight that we didn't see? Is there any tea you can give us?
In that fight?
Yeah.
I do remember kicking her in the face.
Ooh.
Oh, and they didn't show it? That's probably too violent.
Right. They're going to be like, why didn't she get kicked out? That was too violent. Well, anything we did this season was pretty violent, honestly. This season was crazy. I love it.
What did you think of Shay, like, chiming in and be like, beat her ass?
That shocked me. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. That right there, even hearing it when I was, like, fighting her shocked me. Because I'm like...
It's like, where did you come from?
You just didn't like this. You just were thinking about not being her friend anymore. Like,
Right.
because of how she treats you and talks to you like you're a damn dog.
She was wishy-washy with her
And now you're
feelings.
telling her to get me
She was
when
wishy-washy with
you
everything.
she's a very wishy-washy person. And I'm not used to
right.
that. As a don't even come for me. But as a Taurus, like, I'm just very stuck to my ground. Like, I'm an earth sign. When I stick to something, that's how I feel. That's
Right.
it. There's no flip-flopping me or nothing. If I feel that way, I feel that way. I could get over it, but I'm still gonna feel that way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And then what about the fight that happened directly after, or they showed us directly after?
I think it was the same time.
It was the same time.
Okay,
really.
so
No, it
the
really
same
was.
time. So y'all are fighting, and then you and
I didn't even know her and Fran fought till I was done
So I
fighting.
didn't even know you guys fought until
Me
we were done.
either.
And
I didn't know.
Kiki and Kita's got to fight too.
I was like, oh, really?
Kiki's going to a hotel. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right.
So how did that happen?
It was actually crazy because me and Say were actually getting ready to go out that night. Like, me and her were going to go out and do our own thing. And I guess they were upstairs talking and hyping Fran up, or I don't know what they were saying. And all of a sudden, they just came downstairs while we were getting ready. And I feel like they all came after me. And it was really funny because it flipped on them, I feel like.
Right.
Like, I feel like they were after me, but at the end of the day, like, they started arguing with each other. So I was just...
right.
Well, you guys said you were proud of Fran, though, for running up. Even
I
though it was
was.
against
Yeah,
you.
so, yeah.
Because even Fran,
I love Fran.
Fran has never gotten in a fight before she went to the Bad Girls Clubhouse. So the fact that I don't like that they hyped her up because they were putting a lot of stuff in her ear, but the fact that she actually had the courage to run up without anybody, because nobody was around really watching. We didn't have an audience. It's not like they were there like, oh, run up on her friend.
That
Well,
part.
I mean, I feel like
That
for that
part.
part, ultimately, she knew there was an audience. She knew that even if it wasn't the girls in the house, that her running up was probably the camera crew was gonna be like, "What the fuck is Fran doing right now?"
I don't know, but Fran never even thought about it. I think Fran just did that because she was really.
I'm disappointed.
She
in
needed to
Fran.
get it off her chest, though.
Because she
needed
played
it.
a real good one when we interviewed her. I thought
She is
was,
like that, though. That is the real. But that Bad Girls House made her.
I'm-
The Bad Girls Club made
No, the
Oh my
Bad Girls House made her more aggressive. It did,
It does,
but
it
she's
gives you a
not like that.
backbone.
You know, I
Because
don't
you
lie.
feel like
I don't
everybody
give a
around
fuck.
you is aggressive. You feel like if you aren't an aggressor as well, they're gonna step all over
And they
you.
tried to step all over her. They don't even
Okay.
show. They don't even show. They would tell
There
her,
was a
"Shut up,
lot,
Fran."
yeah.
Blah blah blah, Fran. There was a point where Fran just really said, "I'm not taking this shit no more."
It's like
Like, I'm
prison.
not.
It's prison. I'm not sure if you saw my season, but on my season, I literally like walked into the house, and immediately walking into the house, they like kind of attacked me, and we like went into the kitchen, and they're like, house meeting. They're like, we don't
Yeah,
fucking
that
like
was so
you.
rude.
You're
Really?
super-" Yes.
rude.
And
That was your
I-
first day?
I had no. It was my first 30 seconds. It was
Oh,
like
no.
I literally like they had me waiting
Okay,
for.
so run up.
They had me waiting for 7 hours in the limo. They brought me in, and then
They
I
do
was
that,
I was so
though.
confused because I'm a very nice person. So I was like, oh hi everyone, like. What's going on? And then they brought me into the kitchen. This girl's like, I don't like you. You're a fake bitch. You're this. And started. And I was like,
What?
And I
what's
still
happening?
don't like
So
her
I
for
poured.
you.
I poured a glass
Right.
of
don't like
champagne.
her. I do not.
I poured a glass of
I know that's
champagne,
right.
and then I was like,
Cheers.
I was like, just let me just, I was like, let me just have a drink. While
Toast to that.
Hey.
To being unbothered.
yeah,
Very
I know.
unbothered.
I was really unbothered. And then she said something else, and I was just like, I threw the drink in her face, and I was like, don't come at me, you fucking bitch, with your see-through clothes and your fucking, your fake-ass jewelry, and trying to tell me that I'm a fake bitch.
Oh my god.
And
Bitch, I see your
No.
neck turning green, bitch.
Dude, I like threw the glass, and I was like, I threw the glass, and like I was gonna shank her, and I was like, what the fuck do you guys say about that, you stupid cunt? And they
I know that's right.
beeped it all out.
Oh, for sure.
And after that happened, that girl never stood up again, and the producers were like, that was like prison. And the producers were proud of me because everybody thought I was gonna come in, I was gonna be weak, and I was like, no.
I do feel like it's like prison, though. I feel like you
I
kind of
was
have
proud
to
of you
prove
too,
yourself.
honestly. When
Everybody-
I was
all of
like,
our
yes,
friends.
she is my bitch. Like,
Because do they
I
underestimate
don't
you because
understand.
you look like a prissy, like,
and
garden doll?
I was wearing this like glittery
Before I knew
dress,
you.
and I was just like walking, like I was like, hello,
Yeah.
I think that's
everyone.
how they tried to do Fran, because Fran came in there with all those colored pink everything.
Barbie doll.
And she's so sweet.
Down
And
And I
they
feel
don't
like
show
if
the
they
real.
try to
They
underestimate
tried
you, you kind of have
her.
to prove yourself to show you, like, you
They
can't
tried
walk all
her.
over me.
And when that girl spat in her face, that was the last straw
That
for
was
her.
fucked
That
up.
was
That's-
it. After
what-
that, she hated everybody. Like, Fran was like, I hate you all
I would
now.
I'm going to
definitely-
jail. I'm going to jail. No.
Definitely not.
You have to like have that kind
Like
of mentality
security's
in that
not
house.
pulling me off.
Like, what
if
did
you
she
spit
do
my
to
face.
deserve that? Like, what
That's
the fuck?
that's
Like, really?
the most utmost form of
And then
disrespect.
Kiki, you're screaming
is.
and crying again.
What's new? Like, they always seem to get that part.
So they put you into a hotel. Why did they put you into a hotel?
They said I was still being
'Cause they're
aggressive.
dramatic.
I know that
But I was
wasn't
sitting
really
on the
clear.
bed, so
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, it
even
was.
then it was weird. Like, I didn't understand, but
Were
I had to
they
do
like?
what I had to do.
Were they like biased towards Key? Because Key like
Yes,
never gets in
yes,
trouble.
but they did say they like people who do bring the drama, so they were
Okay.
very biased.
So they
with
probably
Key.
liked her.
Key
'cause
probably
she
got
shit.
ratings.
No,
Yeah.
Key-
Not only because
he
she
should've
probably
went
bring
home.
the drama, but because she was allowing them to play puppeteer to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Which is
reacted
why
to how
she
they
was
wanted
the
And they
way she
hated
was
me.
in the house.
Like, I could
so.
tell they hated me even more
Right.
now from the editing. I could tell, but I knew
why
they
I
hated
fuck
me
with
then.
production.
You know, they didn't like me. It's because like,
I
I
feel like
don't.
you're such like a good person. I feel like
I
people
know,
get
but
along
like
with you really
I
well.
do, but I don't like unfairness. I don't like deal with none of that shit. And I will tell you about yourself if you're treating someone like some type of way or making us do things that we didn't ask to do. You know what I mean? So no. So they didn't like me, which I already knew. So I already knew my editing would be crap. So it's okay. I accept it all. I accept it as it is.
So Fran tells Seven that she's proud of her, and like Fran's like proud of herself, and she's like, you know, I'm proud that I like ran up and blah,
That was
blah,
shocking.
blah.
That shit was fake as fuck as Seven.
That was
Really?
shocking.
That how nice Seven was to her.
Seven is so different. Like, now that I watch it, I'm like, wow. Like, I get shocked every episode because she's so different in like the interviews and stuff that we do. She's very different. Like, I didn't even know
Like how
she
Saying stuff.
She says a lot of things, but in the house,
That didn't show
she's
her
literally
actions.
this.
I felt like that about
Anyway.
some people on my
They're
I
just-
totally get
She's
it.
a beautiful girl.
And I
Seven
told
is
her
beautiful, and
that.
nobody could put that
Right.
under her. She's beautiful, but I feel like if she did more of what she said she would do and had more consistency to her, she would be popping.
Yeah.
She just didn't have enough consistency.
Well, clearly
to
she's still
her.
popping. So
She is. She's popping. She's doing her thing.
more
but
than all of us. So I guess.
Oh really?
I guess I
is,
should have been mute.
She was the first one, I guess, to 100,000 followers. She's popping. She's doing her
I mean,
thing.
but that's just
She's getting
followers,
booked. She's getting
guys.
hosts. Like it looks like, I don't know. Social media is what
I
it
guess
is.
I gotta catch up with it.
Have
I'm
you all
just
been
not-
doing any appearances?
We've done stuff. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been doing stuff, which is another reason
You know
why.
what you gotta do, because you have to be your own managers. We'll talk
That's
about,
what I do.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about
That's
this
what I do.
later, because
I do a lot of stuff.
Dude,
I do
I-
a lot of stuff
when-
on my own.
When I was doing appearances, I was making 2,000-3,000 every time, and I was doing
It makes
like
me
3.
mad when they try to be like, oh, well, we gave her $1,000. I'm like, okay, well, that's her.
So you gotta be your.
Right.
We'll talk about this after. You gotta be
Yeah.
your own manager.
Yeah.
because
I am my
there's
own
seriously-
manager.
There's girls that go
No,
out
you're
there
worse.
and they're like, oh yeah. They're like, I'm gonna do. I mean, I was booked for something in Boston where I was making 3,000, and then the night before, the guy was like, oh, we can only give you 500. And I was like, why can you only give me
Yeah,
500? He
and
goes,
that's
I
when
would
I
never
do
take
shit.
that.
because
What was that
this
club
girl,
that had
I've
this
had a
girl
lot of
Winnie, this girl
stuff
Winnie
happen
from
like
Bad
that where
Girls,
I
who I don't
won't
even
do
know
it.
who she
I walk
is.
out.
Who?
This girl
Yeah,
Winnie,
no.
or
I don't know her.
I don't
If
know.
you're coming at me with
She
less than
did
what I
it
make
for
work,
$100. So they literally
What?
yes, but and you always get a contract. So I had a contract, so I actually got 700 anyway, even though I didn't do it. So
100?
you gotta
Yeah,
this bitch did it
make
for
sure
$100.
you
So
have it
like all
dated
these other bad
out.
girls are doing stuff for like pennies.
There
so
was
then
this
it takes
club in
away.
Pomona that
That's
tried to
the
come in
same
for
thing that's
500.
happening with the
Yeah.
real estate business. I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
Same thing.
Bri, which club was that? What club was that?
Oh, the
one in
LGBT
Pomona.
club.
What was it?
Panoma?
340?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm.
I know that club.
Fuck them.
Don't do it.
Ever.
Oh,
Never
no,
would
we
I
told
ever.
them no.
Yeah.
He said 500, and I was, and he
But
said,
wait,
plus, he said
split?
plus, no, each. But it
Oh.
was different
No.
dates. It's different. But he said plus flight and hotel. But I was like, bull, I could just
I can
drive
do
there.
that
back
with
home.
one
Give me the
phone
money for the
call.
flight and the
You
hotel.
guys live in
Right.
Vegas, right?
Yeah, I said the money that you spend on flight and hotels, give that to me. I add on to the 500. He's like, oh, we can't do that. We have a strict entertainment
Oh,
fee.
well, keep your 500 because I can make
No,
one phone
500 is
call and get
nothing.
500.
No.
I can be
I
like, hey,
cry-
friend, I need
I'm about to
500.
cry if I leave work with $500.
No, I'm no, like,
Like,
that's
that's
not enough
bad.
money
Yeah.
to like.
Especially after everything that we went through. We went through
Where's
a
this
lot.
place at?
In Pomona,
Pomona.
California.
No,
I've
where
been
you
there a
work
couple
in-
Oh, in Vegas.
Okay,
The
well,
only
I'm
way
ready
to-
to know.
Kayla ready to bounce
I got
that, bounce
Girl.
that, make
Yeah.
a couple stacks.
Yeah, no, you just
Learn
gotta, you
some
gotta
new
be,
tricks.
because there's so many girls that they'll do stuff for like
You
no
can't lower your value.
money. And that's the thing is like as soon as like when your show is on, when your season's on, that's when you should be making the most money.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you can make like maybe like doing 500 at a club if it's in your town.
That's what I'm
and,
saying.
And you fucking
Back
drive
home?
there and it's like bye and you're there for 2 hours. That's fine. But when it's like
Out of
Out of
town.
town,
Yeah.
you gotta fly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no.
definitely more money.
I told
Yeah.
them if I'm not making at least what I make at work, then I'm not going. And
Right.
and I'm bougie. I don't fly
that
Spirit.
part.
And I
Hey,
need,
girl,
Spirit.
now one thing about Spirit, I hate
I've never
Spirit, y'all,
flown
but
Spirit.
yo, Spirit got this tropical punch, y'all.
I'm dead.
Is
that
it
no
alcohol?
other flight,
There's alcohol?
no. But
No.
it's just
Mm-mm.
like
Oh,
this.
well.
See, I have to
It's
be
the
drunk to
best
fly.
tropical punch you ever had in your
If
life.
it ain't got no
and-
vodka in it, girl, it is
No,
not the
you
best
just
tropical
get-
punch I've ever
Punch
had.
punch.
See, I'll tell y'all this.
Ain't got no rum
I'll
in
tell
it,
y'all
nothing?
I'll tell y'all my little secret.
Oh, you put
Alright.
some, what you put some vape oil?
Secrets
in
of
it?
life.
How
So
you get it off,
Sayora
girl?
calls her mom,
Oh.
and Sayora's mom is kind of fat shaming her, and Sayora's saying, "Mom, I'm fat," and her mom's like, "You are fat. Look at this dog. This is what you are." What'd y'all think about that?
I'm not sticking up for her anymore, so it is what it is.
Ooh, wait, okay. Everyone in the
Yeah.
chat wants to know what's the deal. If y'all want to,
I mean, I've stuck up for, you know how I'm so loyal. I've been loyal to that girl forever.
We've been loyal
but-
to the soil with her. Like, that was my girl in the house. We slept. There was not a night that I didn't sleep in her bed. Every time we showered, we were together. Like, me and that girl were like this. Then after the show, I just feel like she felt like I don't want to say that she didn't need me
Girl,
anymore.
she took them followers and ran with it.
But
Y'all know I don't
she's
sugarcoat. She
very-
took them followers
Sayora.
and ran with it, honey.
Sayora,
She said,
she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
And
she is.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So of course she's gonna get attention.
Yeah.
But it became to the point where I just feel like it was just.
It was
All
just
right,
because
let's
she
tell
didn't
the
have
truth.
anyone else.
She got
maybe?
She got caught talking crap about
Yeah,
us.
she spoke about me
and
to a
she
mutual
didn't know
friend.
we knew the friend, and they
Yeah.
told us, boom, done.
And it was a messy guy, so. But it is what it is. So
That's
moving
mean
on.
and hurtful.
You live and you learn
Yeah.
over a guy, but it is.
Ooh.
It's cool.
Oh, it was over a guy.
A bum.
A lame guy, a bum that I was trying to scam.
T.
Why does they like?
Like, bitch, I'm trying to scam
bad
him. Join
taste.
with me. and I'll break his
bad
arm,
to
stupid.
Girl,
Yeah, she
if I look
is.
like Shay, you couldn't fuck me
Cheers.
without 20 grand
She
in
can
my
get
pocket.
she can get a Denzel, but she got that Zaddy from last week. That was not Zaddy at
That's
all.
broke.
Honey,
Like,
that was granddaddy. Okay? That was
That
granddaddy.
was broke daddy. That was Salvation Army daddy.
That was
Ooh,
Grand
shut
Zaddy.
up. Salvation Army.
But y'all know, I see.
I'll do
Regardless,
fine
even when
anyway.
I'm friends with Say, I tell her the truth. I told her that nigga was old. I told him he was too old. Like, girl, why you fucking?
No, I told her. I said it's
Why
one
you
thing.
have sex with
It's
him?
one thing if you actually. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I
know,
I don't want,
good.
I want your
I
phone to get.
I
here,
even
look
told
up
her
the
on
phone.
the show, like, girl, no, girl.
Yes,
We
I
take
still-
care of the elderly, girl. We can't be busting it wide open in a nursing home.
Give me that.
Thank you.
Girl. Lord. I can't take
But I
it.
said it's one thing that if you actually like him. Okay, you like him. He took you out to dinner. Okay, cool. But to call him a sugar daddy and to have
$200
sex
a
with him
sugar daddy?
after a $200 dinner. That's
Girl,
First of
I can
all-
call my mama and get $200.
When I was about the sugar daddy life, I never gave up no sugar. That's one thing.
never. That's the
I was
thing.
really
That's what
once it
makes
got to
them-
the
let's
point
just
where I
talk.
felt like I had to, then it
You
was
cut it
I was
off.
done.
Period.
Girl,
That's what
bye.
makes them spend more money. That's what makes them
Girl.
spend more
What? I wouldn't do
money.
that.
When they want it so bad and they can't get it, it makes
Maybe
okay.
I need to go back to
We
my
gonna
old
talk.
tricks now that I'm
need to
single.
come to Vegas?
Okay.
We gonna talk
I'm
after.
single and I think I'm ready, y'all.
7
Now
up to
let me
baby.
stop.
What y'all think about Little Key's like inspirational talk to fucking Sayora? That was like a little bit too much.
She always,
for me.
girl.
Like I feel like Little Key is like she. Is
I feel like
on
she
some-
had you have multiple personalities.
Yes.
She was one way with some people and then she was a different way with other people.
No, that's not true. She was just one way with everyone and one way with everyone a
No,
different day,
that's
one
not-
way with everyone that day, and then mean to Shay one day, and then not mean to Shay one day, and
But
then
me and Sayora
sucking on your
compared
titty one day,
stories that
hating
she
you
told
the
us,
next day.
and she would tell Say, oh, she did this and she did this, and she would tell Sayora the completely opposite thing to try to make us like argue, like with the thing about where I was trying to pimp her out.
We
She
saw
never,
that. Like,
yeah, she
the fuck
never
was
learned
that?
about
Where did that
me
come
trying to
from?
pimp her out. Cause I was like, oh girl, you're beautiful.
Just
Like
out
I
of
live in
nowhere.
Vegas. Like I know how to
We can make money
Like, we
together.
Like let's go on a tour after this. Let's host shows. Like I know
If
we
she
can make
danced, she
money.
might as well
I
dance at the
have
top
hella
clubs.
hoes. So I was trying
I
to
mean,
put
if
her
she's
on.
giving you a percentage, then maybe you did pimp her out.
I wasn't. If I want a percentage, I'd be like, "What's up, bitch? I need 20%." But I fucked with her, so I wasn't even asking for a percentage. That was
Just
the
like
thing.
let's work
That
together.
period. Girl,
'Cause
I
she's
can
already a
I mean,
dancer.
At the
you
end
know?
of the day, I think it is cool when bad girls do link
Link
up,
up,
especially
because you're
while
more
they're
powerful.
while the season is going on. It's really true.
Girls
a lot
have
of
been
bad
reaching
girls
out to
have
us
so much
left and
hate,
right.
and honestly, the more, the merrier, and the more money you guys
That's
can
it.
make because
'Cause
they're gonna want
everybody has
the
different
more
Thank you.
girls
What I
there
tell my
are, not
girls,
the
I say,
less.
girls, we make money together booking together than booking
Yeah.
separately.
Well, honestly, you would make more money probably separate. Consider.
I mean, as a
it's
brand,
budget.
like as a look.
It depends.
As a look,
It
they would
depends
love
on
us.
what characters you are in the show. Like it depends. Like if you're a fan favorite, if people like you. Like what's that girl like? What's the girl that was like screaming? Nisha, right?
Tanisha.
No, not Tanisha.
Oh.
Nisha. She's on your season.
On my season?
Yes. Well, who was the one that was like screaming when she was like beat her ass, beat her ass.
Oh,
Shayla.
Oh, she definitely
Like
wasn't getting
Shayla
anything.
can't.
But she's not on. But our squad is popping. That's
She
what I was
could-
telling
yeah,
them. Like
yeah.
our squad together, we
Yeah,
gonna
and
make
then all
Sayora,
the girls
me,
together.
Bri,
But
and
honestly,
Fran.
it would be more because clubs they'll pay them more when it's like you by yourself, but it's more fun when you
It's more
travel
fun.
together.
Like it's
Dude,
more
doing
nice.
appearances is like it's fun, but it sometimes is awful because you gotta like really have rules. Like when I get to the hotel, there has to be food for me. You have to take me to dinner. You have to because a lot of these hotels are in like
per
Yeah,
diem,
that's
all of that.
transportation.
Yeah.
they're in nowhere. You have to have
Yeah.
transportation because a lot of times like I had everything covered, but then I would go to the hotel and they wouldn't have anything. So of course I had like water and protein bars. But the first night, I was starving,
yeah.
and it's like you're drinking
You have
and
to
you're
make sure
like,
everything's
no.
covered.
you gotta make sure
Never.
you have your like your
Never
basic
come out
Have
of
that
pocket.
basic contract already
No.
prepared.
They should
for
already
when
know
you
from my
stuff
side.
comes
Never
up.
put a credit card down. Like if they ever say like, oh, we need a credit card for like incidentals, and you say I don't have a credit card.
I'm a stripper. I deal with
I don't
cash.
have.
Girl, I did that my whole BGC experience. You know how it is. You like the 3 visits you have to do before you actually get on the show, or the couple visits.
Right.
I was the only one out the whole cast to say no to the credit card. I'm like,
No,
no.
because I've done.
No.
I did one appearance
I'm
where.
like, no, you will not.
Dude, I did one appearance. I think I made 4,000. I was with Kat and Morgan for my season, and the hotel. They said, "Oh, we paid for the hotel to do credit card for incidentals," and they took out like 2 something from my credit card. So, and I called,
Wow.
didn't get anything back. I was like, okay, never again. From that moment on, never putting a credit card down.
That's true.
I don't trust that shit regardless.
Dude, never, just no. Don't
I
have a
need
credit
to
card.
be
Sorry.
honest.
Work, you're paying me
Sorry.
completely, and I'm not
Right,
doing
like,
anything
I'm
with
doing this
any
for
of
you,
my-
like-
none of my stuff.
I could be at
none
home
of my
watching Netflix with
information.
Haagen-Dazs.
And
That
always
part.
make sure they have food because a lot of these hotels don't have food and there's nowhere for you to go. You can't get in a car and a lot of
that was before Postmates and Grubhub and all that.
But no,
that's
but
that
a
still comes
lot-
out of your pocket.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That sucks even worse.
So Little Key's song comes on. What'd y'all think about her song? I know you were saying something
I
about
like.
it.
You know what? You don't hear. I hadn't heard music in a month and a half in that house. Okay, other than when we go to the club once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So to me, when I heard music loudly, I got up out my bed. I was so excited. With the beat, I love the song. Without the beat, I'm not gonna lie. You know how shit go. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't like it without the beat, but I do love it with the beat.
And it was good. You guys
But that's
liked
a lot.
You
That's-
said you were like dancing. You
I
jumped out
was
of the
dancing.
car.
I
I was
liked your
working.
music. I'm gonna be
I was
real.
in
I liked your
underwear
music.
and a bra. For me to do that, I obviously must have been excited because I
was
wouldn't
a
do
thong
that.
on the counter.
was good.
Well, girl, what's your
You
body?
like it was
does?
good.
And
What
then-
your body
But I like her
does?
music.
What the
I
hell?
do genuinely, honestly, I do like her music.
But they didn't show it. That's
Yeah.
They didn't show it enough
Of
because
course
her
they're
song
not
is
going
catchy.
to.
It's,
They're not
it's
gonna do
catchy.
that.
They
But
showed
yeah.
like 20, not
even
10
like
seconds.
10.
10 seconds.
Because I was busting it wide open on the counter.
Yeah, and I came out in my bra and underwear. You know, I,
Because we were literally in the middle of our sleep when she got the email and she's like, guys,
was
I
like
my
3 in the
song.
morning.
So we're all like excited for her. Like, this is
Right.
what you've been working for. This is your goal that's on the bucket
and
list.
mind
Like,
you, we weren't friends,
congratulations.
but out of the goodness of
But
our heart, we
we're
were
good
still
people.
proud of her
Yeah.
for doing accomplishing
Because
very,
something.
very big of both of you. Yeah.
But that's why I hate
Genuinely, her
myself
craft,
now.
She's good at her craft.
I hate
she's good at
myself
what she
for
does.
that.
I think she is. As a person, she may not have acted how she needs to as a woman, but I feel like her craft, she's genuinely good at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
And I'm a grown woman. I can admit that.
No,
Even
I
though
think
me
she's
and her are not best
okay.
friends,
Yeah, I think she's okay.
I can admit that.
I think the little bit that I heard from the very first little, I was like,
Her-
no way.
It's
No.
okay.
The delivery,
like I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna
care
be.
for it,
It's
but
okay.
It's
I think
catchy.
she definitely
Has
with-
potential.
yeah,
If she had
and I
direction,
think-
her potential
yeah,
is very
probably now she's gotten even better. I'm
substantial.
sure. So yeah, I agree with that.
Look at
Yeah.
you using SAT words.
So
Substantial.
Fran calls her mom
And
and
spell it.
tells her mom that she's
don't
gonna
do
do the hype show, and her mom is like super excited for her. And then Little Key goes to rehearsal. I didn't really write much about that. Just Little Key went to rehearsal. Anybody else got anything to add?
I didn't write anything.
I was probably drunk.
Clear.
All right.
Fast
So
forward.
then Fran performs, and then
Fran killed that shit.
Yeah,
The
Fran,
hype shit, Fran.
Yo,
Fran
Fran
killed-
murdered that performance, bro.
She
that
did.
night, she killed it. Even Key was like,
She did. She
everybody
looked
felt like a rock star.
She looked like she belonged
she
in a
went behind the
hip-hop concert.
guitarist, moved his head around, poured vodka down his throat.
Fit in where
If you
she
met
fit in.
Fran, you would
She
love
did.
Fran.
I didn't
Like,
like the. I didn't like the.
I like
ponytails
everybody.
Or the, I
I'm
don't
done.
know.
You don't like what?
I didn't like the ponytails or it just.
It's very rock starish.
That's like the I want to rock.
See, I'm not used to that either, but I
But I've
think of
never
it in
been
her
to a
sense.
concert
I'm
like
like,
that, so I don't know how they
yeah.
dress. I've never been to a
I don't know
rave.
if it was
I've
the
never-
makeup or the ponytails, but
never
I
been
think
to a rave.
overall,
Yeah.
yes.
She
But
killed
it was
it.
something I was just like,
She
I don't like
killed
the
it.
look that much.
And even if I didn't like her, damn, she still killed it. Like, she did kill it.
That's
So-
just her style, though. She's very unique.
Why didn't Sayori go to the performance?
Because I wasn't there.
Ooh.
I guess. I don't know. Is that why?
As she sips.
Wasn't I sick during
As
that?
she
I was
sips
sick.
Oh,
her
you were
wine.
sick.
So
You were
you and
sick.
Sarah were sleeping
My team.
together at this time? Wait, what?
Because she said she took a pill or something. She was
Oh,
yes.
she was sick.
She
She
took
was
her
sick.
pill.
She
They
had a
wouldn't
muscle
let her go out
relaxer.
to drink because she had on a muscle
Yeah.
relaxer.
That's true.
Jealous.
She
I
was
was so
sick. She had like
jealous.
body cramps. And she
I
had
was
a muscle
super
relaxer
jealous
pill.
of that muscle relaxer. We couldn't
Vicodin,
smoke.
what she have? I don't know. What her
Girl,
muscle
Something good.
girl,
I
she had
was
something
jealous.
good, and I was so jealous. I was trying
She
to
was
figure
out of there, and I'm
you know,
like,
we
this-
can't smoke on the street.
we
We
were
can't do
trying to
nothing.
sneak
I don't understand that. Like, why are they not allowing people to smoke, especially if you in Cali? You
I
got your
have my
papers.
medical card.
It's legal.
I was like, I
Because
was
they
nobody got
figured-
time for that shit.
Because they figured we
Y'all
wouldn't
should-
fight if we was high. We were like,
I
If I
know,
would've
and
smoked
I
one, I
think at the end of the day, they
And I
should
still
even,
would've
and that's
fought.
what I
Like,
said. If
I
I would have been
still
able to
would've
smoke, I would
I
have
like-
still been on the show.
I
Okay,
would have
but
still
go ahead.
fought. I would have
Guaranteed.
still fought.
Bitch,
'Cause
you got
even
like,
when
Girl,
I-
I'm about to cook. What you talking
What
about,
you mean?
girl?
You want
What
some
you
steak, girl? I got mashed
Girl.
potatoes cooking.
Bye.
But even if I'm high, if you're a bitch, you're still a bitch. So either way, we still would have fought. Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
probably had it so that like everybody would have to have it, and maybe because
'Cause
it's
it's
like
not-
But we
That's
all
not
smoke.
federally.
We
Yeah.
all smoke. But the producers coming in there with their red eyes, pissing me off.
Smell our
no,
laundry
that was
every
hard.
time smell like straight weed.
Our
It
laundry.
made us so, we were
Our
so mad.
laundry.
Dude, there were
permeated.
mad.
Dude, there were people on my season. You know what? I'm like, this is the last season, so hey, let me spill some tea right
We don't
here.
care.
Dude,
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
This was not
Supposedly.
supposedly. There were so many people on the on the crew that were doing coke, that were
Girl,
like that were watching. You know, and like
Believable.
they blur you out. So I always
What did the security
I
guard
would-
tell us?
I know
what they were doing
that.
coke.
We hung out with the security guards after the show, and they said that the parts where we were naked about to get,
They would zoom in on us, talk shit about us.
Yes. Okay.
And
Call
say
me a
weird
fat,
shit.
nasty
Oh no, they
cow.
talked
Okay,
about my private
so-
parts
so
on my
my-
I was
season
naked
two.
the whole
I had a
time, so
producer
now I'm
after
like-
tell me,
Dude, me
like,
too. Okay, so my
wow.
season, I was like,
they were like,
I was
Kayla.
like a renegade because I was naked all the time. Like literally
Me.
the second I got in the house, or like the day that we got in, I got completely naked and jumped in the pool, and everybody was like, "You're such a whore, such a whore." But then like I turned out to be the only person that didn't really fuck with anybody. But I was like, I like my body. I don't care. Like
Yeah.
at the end of
I
the
would
day,
talk-
you get used
yeah,
to
I
those
can
I'm
do.
comfortable in the skin
Yes,
I'm in.
and it's like
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
do
Why
with
do
my
people care
body
about
whatever the
that?
hell I want.
If you don't
So-
like it, bye.
So I was like in the pools, and I was like naked all the time. Like when I would do my hair and makeup, I naturally would just be in my underwear,
yeah.
and I would just be, I would just do
me
my
too.
hair and makeup.
Us too.
Yeah.
And so, and they would fucking they would come up to me and they'd be like, "Oh my god, you gotta put on clothes, you gotta do this, blah blah blah." And I was like, "No." And then later on, because everybody that worked there liked me, they were like, "Girl, they are zooming in on your tits. They're taking pictures of your tits. They're taking pictures of you
Even when you got mic'd up and she mic'd.
yes,
stuff.
when
That
you're
was the
when you're
worst.
leaning
That was always
over,
naked.
they're taking pictures of you and all this stuff. And then, dude, they take pictures of the girls. They're doing coke. They said they
So
were
what
like
do they do
they
with
were
that?
they said
Keep
they
it
were
for their own
having
personal?
I don't know.
Girl,
'cause
they
Yeah, I mean,
masturbate.
they
Dude,
definitely
I've looked
look
it up
at it
because honestly,
after.
dude,
yeah.
I've looked it up. I've never found myself naked, so I don't know.
But it's weird that you're hearing that, and our security guards
Yes.
told us that.
Dude, 'cause
That's
they're-
fucked
they're
up.
employed
They-
by
they
like
probably
different
felt
people.
bad.
Yeah,
'Cause
they hire a security company that brings in the
Yes.
guards, so they're not employed by Oxygen. They're
Right.
So, and they literally were like, "Girl, like
Yeah.
they zoom in,
Yeah,
and
they're
sit
like-
there and we'll pause it on you."
And talk shit about you, but also
He said they would call me fat, cow,
They
black,
said me and Sarah, when me
nasty.
and Sarah were in the shower.
I didn't care. You shouldn't either. Honestly, it's words. Who
It's
gives a
just-
fuck? Their wives probably look
Well,
worse
they
than
talked
me.
about how I didn't shave my vagina. 'Cause
I don't shave it all the
what?
time.
I
Were
won't
you-
shave.
were
If
you
I'm not
fucking?
getting
Were you
dick, I
fucking?
don't
Exactly.
shave.
Let's be
You know what I mean?
honest.
If it's
Like, I'll show you
nothing
mine right now. I
going
haven't
in
taken months.
here,
Look, if
then-
I'm not
That shit look
fucking,
like a tropical
it's gonna stay the way
rainforest.
it is.
Ollie, do you shave your vagina?
I'm just
I do not shave my
saying.
vagina.
You know, but
Let me
Man,
see.
just remember, these are producers. No one's talking about them. They probably old. They're ugly.
Well, no,
Don't
it wasn't.
even worry about
It
Don't
wasn't
worry
the
about
producers
it.
though. I'm not saying that because I don't know if it was on their season, but I'm saying the producers
The
on my
PAs,
season. Yeah,
the
the
fucking-
producers
but
on my season. There's only two. They were Brandon and Jeff. They were the best.
We didn't have them.
Dude, Brandon
didn't have
and
them.
Brandon and Jeff, like they fucking rode for me because
Steve
there was
and
dude
his
there was
wife.
there was parts
And,
of
They were the coolest.
they were
the
like
redhead?
they were
Jordan. I
so
like to steal
good.
They don't work there
They
anymore.
didn't know
No.
the
But
season
they
after
said
my
Jordan
season. They
didn't
stopped
do
doing
it.
it.
Like, I
It's a lot of
can't.
stress.
Who was the
Yeah.
older one?
Oh, I can
Steve and his
tell.
wife.
So what about
older one.
Mary coming and doing the water sports? Y'all like that?
Well,
Oh.
it ended up just being me and Fran.
Y'all
Everyone,
look good.
me and Fran were the only one that really did it. Everyone else just kind of copped out.
I
of it.
can't swim.
But
Did
I
y'all
had
have a
fun.
pool?
My
Y'all
big-
didn't have a pool.
No,
So
we
can you
had
not
a
swim at all?
jacuzzi.
I mean, I can dodge
that I
paddle,
never got
but that's
into
not
because they didn't
cute.
clean it,
Like,
and I don't
exercise.
play
So
that.
I recently learned how to swim.
I can't.
I learned
Because
how-
I don't know. I don't think I can't like breathe breathe and hold my nose, like
You know what?
Weird.
It's more so a fear that you have because I
feel like
actually
I drowned.
I grew up having pools and I never swam.
My whole life.
never swam.
Hot tub life.
2 years ago, I went.
Y'all
Amber
West
Mead.
Coasters.
She was on season 3 of Bad Girls. She has a house in Hawaii, and she invited me, and I was like, I want to like swim with the fish. I want to swim with the turtles. So I took a swimming lesson, and it was crazy. Having a teacher standing there, it just makes you better because you think
You
like
can
I'm
go
not gonna.
underwater.
Yes, and I never was able to like open my eyes. I can open my eyes. I'm not saying that I could save. I'm not saying if one of you bitches fell in the ocean, I could save you. But
I'll be there.
Yes.
10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes, girl.
But
Hold on. I call help.
I've
more-
saved myself.
Yeah, but you just do it because it's like you get more confidence, and it's like it kind of takes away that fear of like, what if I'm at a party and someone throws me in a pool and I look like an idiot
Okay,
and I'm
now I'm gonna be
drowning?
like having nightmares.
No, because I was like,
I
I
love
was,
myself.
but when I was on Bad Girls, we had a pool and I would swim in it, but it was like a low pool. I was
only had a hot tub.
like, I was more so scared of
Our
an
budget was
ocean,
over.
you know, because it's like.
That's scary. You don't know what's underneath you.
That's why,
you
like,
can't see.
just do a swimming lesson just so you're like more confident. Then if you do go into an ocean, you know, it's like
I grew up with a pool, so it's like I can
you don't know why,
keep my
right?
head
It's,
above water.
dude, it's like it's up.
But when it comes to going, no, I think it's just the process of breathing at the same time.
yeah, no, dude, but you can do it. Like honestly,
Look, if my big ass
you
could
can
do it,
do
all
it.
y'all can do
You
it.
can do
Listen,
it.
because I was killing them moves. I was like,
You
you
were.
saw me, girl.
And then-
I was killing them moves.
you
honey.
were, and then Fran got naked.
And my pink polka
Yes,
dot
it turned out
bathing
fun. It was
suit.
a lot of fun. We all ended up skinny dipping. We all had a good time. We actually were getting along. And it was crazy because the house that they like rented out or whatever for the pool party, we didn't know that the family was still home. So we're outside skinny dipping, and I guess the wife saw the husband and the son peeking out the blinds, and they kicked us out. We all had we were there for
Yeah,
probably an hour, and they
BGC.
kicked us out.
Yeah, BGC with your
Yes.
cheap asses.
Dude, I
We
cannot.
didn't
I mean,
finish
they
our
did that
barbecue.
when we found out on our
The whole
season
family was
that
watching us.
there was like another section of the mansion that we lived in where the people
have
that
to do that
owned
for
it were
production.
still living there.
Oh, they were.
They were
Oh,
still
that's
there.
weird.
So we
See,
would go
that's
to the
weird.
back, and it would be like kids stuff. It was a tennis court. It was all kind of
didn't
stuff.
pick up their
But it was
toys.
like, yeah,
That's
still
weird.
toy.
That's creepy.
So then we
What?
found out that like a certain space they have blocked off for production,
cuts.
but then in the back, the people were still coming in and out.
They hear
That's
y'all
crazy.
screaming every night, acting a fool, cutting up.
But
I know,
yeah, they
right?
saw us skinny
I would have
dipping, so they
loved that.
kicked
I
us
think I
out.
would have escaped to the family for like protection.
Wait,
Like,
so I
take care
have
of
I have
me.
Little Key and Bri fight. Did
Oh,
you,
yeah.
What was that? Talk about that.
The fight in the bedroom. She kept coming in.
Oh,
Like, some
yeah.
annoying,
Yeah,
like.
girl. She,
Oh, the argument, not the fight. The
Yeah,
argument.
yeah, yeah.
those
I
are the
don't
things
even
I
remember
win.
that. I was drunk.
win arguments, not fights.
But
Arguments.
Me, I don't
Got it.
talk. Like at the end of the day, if you have a problem with me, then you're gonna come in and we're gonna fight. Like if you're gonna what talk about it for what? Like I'm sitting there, okay, cool. I don't raise my voice. I don't
Right.
scream. Like I don't have time for that. So
I do all of that.
I'm gonna sit there and listen
You're
to
like,
what-
I'll scream for you.
listen to what you
Yeah,
gotta say.
I
And
will.
at the end of the day, if we need to fight over it, then we're gonna fight over it, and it is what it is.
Right. Yeah, you were very calm and collected,
I don't
and I
get-
kind of
it
like
takes
that.
too much
You
to
were like,
hype
what's
me up.
up?
Yeah.
No,
why
when you said I make more money than you, bitch, about stripping, I was
Ah,
like, yes, Bri,
was
yes,
mad.
Bri.
Bitch, I'll buy your life, bitch.
I was dying.
She
I was
mad.
gagging for
she
that
did
moment.
not like that.
She came back in too.
She
like,
did. She walked out and came back
Just
in.
like the motherfucking edges.
But it don't come in
She
and
ain't wanna
say
bring up
something
them
to
edges.
me
Ooh,
and
I'm
then
a
walk out and then
loser.
come back in.
What about the edges?
because she knew it was true.
It's weird to me that so many people are like
Yeah.
hating on you for being a stripper. I'm like,
A
Like,
stripper.
why?
Everybody's a stripper.
No.
We own our own
Amber
business.
is so
I have a
hard.
great house. My car's popping. I'm never broke. I have red bottoms and Louis Vuitton bags and a business. And your daddy takes me shopping.
But who cares?
well,
Like,
no,
stripping is
first
so
of all-
2005. Like,
first
who
of all,
cares?
I think that it's your body, whatever you want to eat, whatever you want to drink, whatever you want to do,
Yes,
whoever
honey.
you want to fuck, whatever you want to do with your body is your
Right.
right. And I hate when people are like, I hate when women tear down other women, and I also hate when men tear down women because it's like, oh, like you've never been to a
I
strip
feel
club
like
or
stripping
you.
is very empowering. Like at the end of the day, I have a college degree. I went to college. I did that. But right now,
It's your body. Do whatever
I'm
you
making
want.
more money than a doctor right now. So
Damn.
Get it.
it's
Cheers to that.
Girl, she's
Yes.
the only one, honey, because I'm not.
Damn.
and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not getting fully naked. I'm not an escort like everybody says. It's not like I'm out here
Hopefully
fucking and
one
sucking
day.
dick for money. I literally dance and I can sit there and have a conversation with a guy for an hour and a half and leave the club with $1,500. Because that's how Vegas is. If I was in Tampa and I was making the money, okay, maybe I'm an escort. But in Vegas, it's every day it happens. Like, it's just out there.
hate you.
And
I
the fact
know.
that
Okay,
no,
let's
but
just like,
it's
maybe
true.
if I'm in
It's
Florida.
true. You know,
Vegas.
Vegas, they
Kayla,
get
come
fucked up
on,
and they
come
want to
on,
spend
Messy. message. No.
Damn.
And I'm not gonna lie, in Vegas is known as for prostitution. But me, I'm so confident, and I can admit if
People
I
think I'm a
had sex for money, I'll
prostitute
admit it.
because
I
moved
don't
to
care.
Vegas. They think I'm
What?
a prostitute now
There's
because
just
I
so
moved to
much money
Vegas.
out there.
I'm
Well,
like,
I guess when I move to
really?
Vegas, I'm gonna be a hoe too.
Be a hoe with
Paying
escrow,
for
escort life.
I'm a really like, come on.
What? You
But
are
people
hot
will-
as fuck.
people
No,
will put
don't.
the
No,
label
I know
on
there's
you.
fetish. No, I
Don't,
know that.
no, don't you put yourself down like that. I do not
It
like
makes
that.
me mad
But
that
I'm
you got
not,
that.
you know, like, come on, I got two.
You
what
don't
I'm
think you're
saying
good, you
all
don't
the
think you're
time.
good enough to be a
No,
prostitute?
listen.
I'm saying I don't have the athletic capacity to be a prostitute. You missed it.
What do you think?
Okay,
I have
but
splits on the
it's a
dick?
lot of- I can't do that. I'm tired. I'm out of breath. My titties to my navel. I can't handle that. So I can't be a
Okay.
prostitute.
She
I
was
was
pissing
about
me
it
off
for a
right
second.
now.
I'm
It
You
makes
are
me
you
mad.
are pissing me off with your
Right.
beautiful fucking body and your beautiful face, talking about how you're not athletic enough to be a prostitute.
I'm not.
Are you
Bitch,
serious?
I
Let's
see
just
twerk.
like no.
I
don't
smoke
know.
like a madman.
You could do
And
it.
I
You
don't
can do it. You can do whatever you want.
Girl,
and if
you can be a
You
prostitute.
can be a prostitute if you want to be a
real slow one.
prostitute.
Yeah, I'll be a real slow one.
I
Like,
know
we're
that
gonna
about
take-
to
we're gonna
move
take
to
our
the
time
train.
today.
Yes, titties and his ass out.
So we got a few minutes left. Let's take some calls. Hey,
I
Steve.
love it
Hey,
today.
Steve, what's the number?
It's got me.
I can't wait.
I'm bothered.
Hey guys, the
What's the
number
emoji?
is 424
424
256
256
1633. Lines are open now.
1633. Okay, if you guys want to call in, call 424 256 1633. We are going to take about 10 minutes of calls. All right.
Taking callers. Call in.
Caller number 9.
Caller.
Do we have any callers yet?
Gotta call on Tyrone.
Not yet. I'll let
So
you
Ollie,
In the meantime,
Okay,
okay. Bri, I gotta ask you this. Chat's blown up.
That girl
Do you have
quiet.
beef with Winter?
Winter.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
I don't know. I don't
She
know.
got a fat ass. and
That
she
I
making
don't.
money.
I don't even know her. She's beautiful to
She's
me.
beautiful.
She's
She
gorgeous.
is.
She got a
She's doing her
fat
thing.
ass.
She's trying. She's has her own brand. I don't have any beef with her. That's why I was like,
I like them chokers.
listen, I went live one time with the guy that I was doing a music video for, and I guess he knew her previous, and somebody said something on my live about it, and he spoke upon it. So I don't know if that caused an issue, but I didn't even. When I was on live, I was like, she's a bad bitch. She's out here doing her thing, getting her money. Like, salute to her. I don't have beef with her. I don't know if she has beef with me because of the lie.
People probably just want to put, like,
Yeah.
you know, because you're both
we're kinda
like,
similar.
you
Yeah.
both are like
We
white
have
blonde
similar
girls,
traits,
you know, they
yeah.
want to like
And
make you
Kristen
We're
feel
both
like-
about that
She
life.
was
We're
supposed to
not
come
scared.
last season too to AfterBuzz, but
Yes.
someone said shit to or something.
So
Yeah, I really wanted to meet
and I was
her.
like-
What
and see-
happened
I
was
was
she was-
doesn't she
excited
live
for
out
that
here,
interview.
right?
Me
to
and her the
happen.
same sign. I wanted to meet her too.
Well, she was supposed to come on the
Yeah.
show, but then she got confused, I guess, about the dates. So then she didn't come, and then someone was like, "What do you think about her not showing up?" And I was like, "I think she's a rude bitch because she didn't show up." But
It
she
was a
took.
misunderstanding.
I say bitch about everybody though. Like I
call
say,
everybody
I call
bitch.
everybody a bitch. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I call my mom a bitch. So it's like to me saying she was a rude bitch.
Dang,
was-
No, my
Jamaican.
mama back.
You ain't got no
my
Jamaican
mama
hair. I
back.
wish I
Girl. What?
So
What?
no, so
I
I,
wish I mother.
but then she sent me an email, like kind of threatening me, and I was like, "Girl, like, there's no
I'm gonna
need,
ask
there's
you
no
a
need for
question.
all that." Yeah.
What happened with you in 7?
Seven.
In the interview.
Oh, I don't.
hot, scorching hot.
Well, nothing. I mean, honestly, like I even made like a little YouTube video because I was like, "There's no drama," because people, you guys are because every.
We're used to it.
So what happened was I don't know if this guy is Seven's manager, some man. Okay, so first of all, you girls know I emailed everybody. I emailed them before the show
Twitter,
started.
email,
Yeah, I
everything.
emailed Twitter. Like everybody's got my contact info. Everybody knows like my contact info. I'm like so easy to find socially online. Like I'm like, hey, here's my email. Like, do you want to be on the show? So I said something online about like, oh, what bad girls do you want to be on next? Or maybe I was like, these bad girls are coming. And Seven's manager sent me a tweet saying, hit me up about having Seven on. So then I responded to him. So on my
Hit
job,
me
so,
up?
yeah, he was like, hit me up about having
That's
Seven
not
on.
very managerial.
Yes. So I was like,
You
well,
would have sent an email.
yeah. So I responded to him and I was like, she has my email. You can email me if she wants to be on the show. And then he emailed me back, oh, you're a spaz or stop being a
On
spaz.
Twitter or on
yes,
email?
on Twitter.
See, that's
Like, stop being a
On
spaz or
Twitter.
something. So I responded to him and I was like, you're unprofessional. So your client is now not allowed on my show. Sorry. Because I didn't say, no, I did not say sorry. I was just like, you're
But if it
unprofessional.
wasn't-
I didn't say
Your
sorry.
If
No,
it
you
wasn't
didn't
her
say
real
sorry.
manager, she would have told you. So
Well,
clearly it was her manager.
And in his thing, his bio,
not
his
sorry.
bio literally was Seven, the star of Bad Girls Club Season 17's manager. That's what it said. Like that's what. So I was like, dude.
May
you know,
have
I mean,
just been a fake
Everybody
profile.
with this star.
But you
of,
got,
I don't get it
dude.
with
It's
the
like, but
star
you
of
got,
thing.
you
I
have
think
my
it's so
email
funny.
address. You can,
Caller, you're on the
you can
line.
email me.
We got a
Hi.
Caller. What's up?
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hi.
Let me double check that audio's coming out.
Okay.
1 sec.
Yeah, no, but I honestly have no problem with her. And I did a little YouTube video. I was like, if she wants to come on the show, she can just email me and she can come on. It's not like this is like an exclusive club of like, you know.
But this is cool. This is a good opportunity for us because we are new to the show, so it's good to get our name out there to boost our following. Because I'm sure people watch you that don't watch us still.
And get your
like
guys' story.
Yeah, to know what happened, like the stuff.
Plus, they're past bad girls. But they all stick together. I think we should all stick together.
Yes, and I'm such a feminist. I love women. I love empowering women.
I try to teach.
I'm like somebody
some of my
who
feminist wisdom.
I mean, just honestly, like just how arrogant her manager was, and just him like I feel like when men, if a man wants to put me down, like just him saying like, oh, you want to be a spaz, I'm like, oh, you want to show that you're a male like chauvinistic pig? Oh, you're not allowed on my show.
Yeah, you don't come. You could have came at me different than that.
Yes, he could have emailed me. Like he had like
Especially
they had
to be
my
a manager.
email. You know, like tweeting me.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, what's up? My name is Jalen. I'm calling from Macon, Georgia.
Hey, Jalen. We got some peaches in here.
How'd you like the episode tonight?
I didn't catch it because I was at work, but I've been watching all the other episodes.
Well, do you want to say anything to Bri and Kiki? We got them in the studio.
Hey, what's up, Bri and Key? I'm friends with Key on Facebook.
Ooh.
I just want to shout out to everybody. I mean, I really do love you guys. I've been watching Bad Girls Club forever, and I really do. Thank you for answering my call.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for the support, baby.
Bye.
You're awesome.
Are you welcome?
Thank you so
Stay
much
blessed.
for calling.
Yes, you
So
too.
cute.
All right, we got another caller on the line.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from New York. My name is Chow.
New York in the house.
Hey,
What's up?
hey, I'm excited.
I called before with Casey and Camila was on and they was hosting. I remember that.
Last week.
Hey.
Do you have a question or is there anything you want to say to Bri and to Kiki?
Kiki, girl.
Girl.
Let me say something. You need to stop falling on camera, alright? You in Brooklyn bad, honey.
Yo, I ain't got no balance, so guess what? Until you give me some balance classes at your gymnastics gym, then I'm kidding. Then I know.
Balance
You right
beam.
though. You right though. I've been working on my, my body, so I don't think I'll be falling anytime soon.
She has.
Yes, because girl, you can't be falling on these girls. These girls trying to get you.
But honestly,
But it's okay. She had the balls to still run up, so that's what's up.
You notice that
She
I
wasn't
always
That's
had
true.
to run up. You notice I always
Wasn't
had to run
scared.
up though. That's the T.
You do be running up.
I do because I don't care.
I see it. I see it.
Scared for what?
I peep
What
it.
you gonna do? Kill me? No, I'm good. I'm
Yo, son.
That contract ain't
gonna like this backwoods and be okay. Bye.
Take a shot
Yes.
of this Henny.
And we
Cheers.
drinking Henny. Yes.
Are you still drinking Henny? Do you got a little give me or no?
Well,
I think it's a
You,
mixture.
you got more Henny?
Hey, give me,
Honey, yes.
give
Honey
me,
is
give me
good.
a little something
yes,
or
honey.
something.
You have a lot. You
all
haven't
the
been
young
drinking.
kids like now.
What?
I just be
No,
having
I don't
wine
want
in
it.
my
We
life.
love you though.
That's for
She's
Kayla.
like, no
I'm
more
glad
wine. Oh, she gives me the wine.
I brought that for Kayla.
the
'cause I was
wine
like,
is for me, y'all. Like,
Kayla loves
hard liquor for Kayla.
I'm a good friend. If I know my girls like to drink, then I bring it.
Half the bottle before we got
Our
here.
callers like, what's
Thank
going
you
on?
so much for calling.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Yes.
New York.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Brianna from
Hi.
Texas.
Yes. Hey, baby.
We got another Brianna.
I know that's right. And I lived in Houston.
Did you like tonight's episode?
Yes, I loved it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Who's
I'm
your
watching Kiki's live right now.
I am. You see me, girl?
so who's your favorite bad bitch this season?
I like Brianna. She's my favorite.
At least you, baby.
As long as
Thank
it's one
you.
of us, we don't
right?
Who is your least favorite this season?
Key.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, to
So,
be expected.
how about them already?
Do you got a question for Kiki or for Bri?
Come on.
Ask away, baby. We're here.
I don't know. Just
Just that you love them. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, baby. We love you too. Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much for calling, baby. All right, guys. Once again, the number is 424-256-1633.
My name is Josh. I'm calling from Texas.
Hey, Josh.
Another Texas.
I know that's right.
Everything is bigger in Texas.
That
Is it
part.
really?
Oh, is it really?
Is that
I
true,
need to
Josh?
find out.
Are you gonna show us, Josh?
How y'all doing?
You don't even know what's going on. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So I have a question. When are y'all gonna come do a hosting over here?
Oh,
Whenever your promoter brings us that bag.
Hey,
They've been trying to bring Sayor out here, but she
Sayor
flakes
who?
too much.
Who's that? We don't know. We don't speak of such things. Anyways, moving on.
All right. Well,
I
thank you
think
so
that's
much
when
for
you
calling.
gotta hit them up in the email. Hit them up with
Yeah.
the email.
Hit
if
her-
you're
I'm
interested.
sure her
This is what you gotta
manager
do.
will answer.
This is what you got to do, Josh. Okay, if you want to book a bad girl, if you want somebody, you got to go, you got to tweet, you got to email, go to the people that own the club and say, hey, I'm a big bad girl fan. There's a big bad girl community in this area that would love to see these girls. Can you hit them up? Here's their email address. And make sure they got some stacks to back that up.
Bam.
All right, most definitely will.
All right, thank you so much, baby, for
Have a
calling.
good night.
Thank you, baby.
All right, we got one more caller. Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Ghost
I'm
Town.
gonna hang up on
She's
that.
calling from
Here we go,
Ghost
one
Town.
more.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Fats. I'm from Cleveland.
Ooh,
Cleveland, what's up?
Hey, y'all not a ball out
Turn
there.
it up.
You got a sexy voice.
Y'all not a ball out there. Ooh. Hey,
When are you coming to
Cleveland.
Vegas?
Thank you.
How you doing, Cleveland? You sound really good. I could be a telephone.
I know.
I could be like,
hey, how are you doing tonight?
what are you wearing?
Okay.
Yeah, Daddy.
Phone sex operator.
What are you wearing? Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm sorry.
Don't make it
nervous.
Howard Stern. Did you
Oh,
watch
I
Howard
love.
Stern?
I listen to Howard Stern every day.
I love
I'm
Howard
serious.
Stern.
Y'all, we got the call.
Love him.
Wait, let him ask that
Hey.
question.
I want him to prank call. Okay,
Everyone,
wait,
we're
Baba
forgetting
Booey.
about the
Wait,
caller.
wait. Everybody say Baba Booey, and we're gonna take this clip and we're gonna send it to Howard Stern.
Okay.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Howard Stern. Howard Stern, we're big fans.
We love
so,
you.
Yeah, we'd love to come on your show.
Oh, yeah.
Have us, the Bad Girls Club.
Yes.
Is lit.
Shout out to you, Ellen.
Shout out to the caller for bringing up the topic.
Yes.
All right, sorry, sir.
All right,
Okay.
you got any questions for these beautiful ladies? Or a comment? Or just
Yes,
tell them how much you love them?
Yes, Kiki. I love Kiki.
Hey,
Me too.
Oh, me too.
I love you too, Brianna. I love both of y'all.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. We cuddle at night.
Who do y'all
I'm clearly the big
who do y'all dislike more, Seven or Susan?
Who do we want to fight more?
Oh, well, I already
Yeah.
got
I said, who do y'all dislike
Dislike.
more,
Oh.
Seven or Susan?
Susan.
Who?
Susan, because
Oh,
she's got some
Susan.
beef with Susan. We talk about it in my YouTube video.
Well, I
but...
can't even be mad at Susan. I already got that as.
She's weird. She's
Yeah,
weird. She's
Oh, no,
I ain't like
that's
Susan
still-
either.
right? She's weird and she's boring and she has no storyline and she wants to talk shit about shit that she used to do. But it's okay though
Susan
because
is
we
a
all know you used to be a
hypocrite.
stripper, baby, and I'm making more money than you, so you mad. But it's
Girl,
okay.
you was stripping at like 14.
Coin.
I don't even know where they do
That
that.
part.
And I love you,
That
Cleveland.
part.
You know I love Cleveland. They got some ballers out there.
Bitch, I'll buy your life.
Right there.
By your life,
Hey, you better be ready, Cleveland. Okay.
All right,
yeah,
baby.
Cleveland.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you for
Bye,
answering.
baby.
Love you.
Oh, he's like, yes.
Cleveland. That's how you sounded.
Are we answering this?
What I do?
Is that it?
Oh, is that
That's it.
That's it.
Hey,
All
Daddy,
right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. How can everybody find y'all on social media?
You can find me at Kiyanna Monae, KIYANNAMONAE.
And you guys know where you can find me. Bitches Love Bri, XOBITCHESLOVEBRIXO.
And me, of course, back by popular demand. That's with 2 Ks, y'all. Hit me up. Not 3.
You can find me everywhere at Kristen Kelly TV. I'm gonna leave a comment underneath. We did a very awesome video in the beginning.
Yeah,
of this.
We had a lot of fun.
We're gonna post. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel where we just sit down, and we chat about the show. We drank clearly because we're turned.
Eat snacks.
And then we have Ollie, who's now on the
Yeah.
podcast.
We love Ollie.
Who honestly, before tonight, I was like, like, I do not want somebody on the panel. I was like,
I knew it.
I told them, I was like, I don't want someone on the panel. I don't want a guy.
I know the tea.
But we love him.
I was so against Ollie.
He knows she an Aries.
And then I walked in tonight, and Ollie came up to me, Hannah, and
But
he
she
was
saw
like,
him and saw
Kristen,
Aries,
he's like, if you want me on the couch, or if you want me on the show, I would love to be on it, but I know it's your show. And I'm like, bitch, thank you for that. You can now be on the show.
I'm dying.
The gag is okay.
That's what she's around.
If he came in all like, oh, hi, I'm
Hi,
the new guy
nice
on
to
the
meet you.
panel.
Yeah,
he was
I would have been like, I would have
Very
hated you,
sweet.
and I would have been such a bitch.
He did his research.
I know, y'all.
So the fact that you were like, if you want me on the show, if you want me on the pan, I was like, okay, I love you.
Okay,
you can be on the
we're
show.
getting married.
So
We're best friends.
let me make fucking friends.
I know, he's so
If
funny.
if you kiss up her booty, she gonna like you.
I know.
Right?
She on her key flow.
Oh, I'm not married.
She on her
All
key
right,
flow
guys.
right
Well,
now.
thank you so
Don't do
much
that.
for
Don't do it
watching.
like that.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.